Hi, how are you?
Hi.
I'm glad you came back.
Thank you.
So what would you like to start with today?
Oh man, how can I tell you? So many things going on with me. I'm not doing good. I don't feel good. I'm very depressed, very frustrated. Many things are going on with my life right now. And I just don't know how to handle them. It's too much for me, you know?
So, okay, so when you are feeling depressed and sad and down, what do you tell yourself to make yourself feel better?
Nothing. I just feel worse and worse every time. Like, I'm down with all the situations going on right now. You know, my parents are divorced. I'm just with my boyfriend that mother lover left me because of another woman, that ugly. Oh my God. I can't stand the stuff that are going on with my life right now, you know? Going to school, I need to have always, you know, good grades. No, good grades? No, great grades. Because I'm a student. And right now things are not doing good with me. I'm getting B's, can you believe it? That's for me, oh my God. Start running the whole world. So it's crazy.
Okay, let's stop and think about why you're here. Okay, you're feeling this type of anxiety going on in your life. There are issues going on with your boyfriend. Your grades are not up to par according to your standards. Out of those problems, let's focus on one. What problem really brought you here? Because I think I know, but I need you to tell me.
My parents. The way that they raised me. With all this frustration that I'm having in my life, I'm focusing, like my mind is just focusing, thinking about the way that I grew up, you know, and in a family with parents that were divorced. He cheated on my mother. He got another woman. He got married with that woman. They had kids, you know. My parents, they were not married. It's bad that the fact I have siblings and I don't even know them. The relationship that they have, that my parents had, was so crazy because I was all the time, like the ugly duck. Because if I said something, it was always bad or wrong, or I had to ask permission for everything, you know. I was just like focused to do my things well all the time. If I had one bad grade, which is B, I was the worst student, the worst daughter.
Okay, let's just assume we didn't have all these problems. My key word that I'm hearing in your context is focus. What makes you think that you cannot focus?
Because I'm a bad student. Because my infancy is coming back to me all the time. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Okay.
I understand. Here.
It's bad. My situation is bad. I don't know what to do.
So what you're telling yourself is that everything is bad and you cannot focus, and that is the reason why you are a B student. Is that what you're telling yourself?
Yeah. Incredible. I mean, even if I got a B+, that's bad.
Who tells you that it's bad? By whose standards?
My parents always taught me that I have to be an A student. And when I see my classmates getting those great grades, you know, and I don't get them, you think that's fair? No, I'm always studying. And I didn't get it. I didn't get the A.
So what are you telling yourself to make you believe that the B is so bad? What are you telling yourself?
I'm saying, I say that I'm not capable to do good. That
Let's stop right here. You're not capable.
no.
All right, say this.
Okay.
I am not capable of getting good grades
I am not capable in getting good grades
because I am a shitty person.
because I'm a shitty person.
Do you believe that about yourself?
Honestly,
Yes.
no. I'm too beautiful.
See, we're getting somewhere. What I need you to do is close your eyes. We're gonna work on an exercise.
Okay.
It's rational emotive imagery. This is a technique that we use.
Okay.
And with your eyes closed, you're gonna focus on being the best student that you could possibly be.
All right. I'm ready.
There are B's. There are students in class with C's and D's. There are B's.
Mm-hmm.
What is the worst thing that could happen to you if you received a B? What is the worst thing that could happen to you? Focus on that. You get a test, it's a B. Your average is already a 4.0.
Mm-hmm.
Open your eyes and tell me, what is the worst thing that could happen to you for having a B?
Now that you mentioning that there's gonna be also C's in these, it's not that bad.
It's not. How do you feel now that you've imagined that?
I feel more comfortable with myself. I feel like no, if I get the other grades like C's or D's, that would be horrible. But B's, that's a passing grade, is higher than C, which is passing, but B is better. Yeah. I can strive for the A, but if something happened that I cannot get it, B can be acceptable.
A B can be accessible. See that?
Yeah.
Tell me something. What are some of the things that you like to do when you have free time?
Well, I like to listen to music. You know, like this song from Chris Brown, "Don't Wake Me Up, 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 Up."
I like that song too.
You got it, girl?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So I tell you what,
Mhm.
I'm gonna give you a homework assignment. For the next 30 days, I need you to go home after work or after class. It's good to do it after class.
Yeah.
And imagine yourself receiving B's. Imagine yourself receiving A's. And you need to know about yourself, what is the worst thing that could go wrong with having a B? Sometimes we tend to close ourselves up in this world where we say we must have a B. We should be A students. There's nothing written and documented in life that says we must or we should. You would like to have a B, you would like to have an A, you would like to always have A's. But it's okay not to have an A. What makes it not be okay? So I need you to go home. This is your homework. When you come back to me in 30 days, I want to know if you've kept your promise.
And I will.
Good.
I like it. I like it.
You're gonna use the imagining technique that I just taught you every day, and then reward yourself with playing a Chris Brown CD afterwards.
Oh, that's great.
What's some of the things you don't like to do?
Reading.
Okay, the days you don't do those exercises in the homework, you're gonna have to read 3 paragraphs of a book you totally don't like.
Oh no.
And
Trust
then
me,
tell me
I'm
about
gonna
the
do my
book.
homework. Definitely, that's for sure. I
Good.
like that.
Good. I'm
Wow.
so glad you came in today.
Thank you.
Email me if
I
you have
will.
any questions. I am here to help you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Hi, Flowers. How are you?
Hi, I'm okay.
Good.
Here and there.
What brings you in today?
You know, my problems, my situation.
Can you tell me about your problems?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard, you know, to go through life because obstacles comes and like they beat you and you just can't stand up, and it's ridiculous. Like my parents, school, this stupid, ugly boyfriend is ugly because I left him.
Okay.
No, he left me.
Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that.
You know, he left me. A mother lover.
So, you just had a recent breakup? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Okay. And your parents are divorced?
My parents are divorced.
Okay.
My father, I just found out he was married with another woman, and I have siblings that I don't even know them.
Okay.
Can you believe that?
That's hard news to receive. Yeah.
It's crazy, and he's married with that woman, like legally.
Mhm.
He's not married with my mother, and you know, all that situation, you know, my boyfriend is not my ex-boyfriend,
Right.
not my boyfriend.
Mhm.
He doesn't deserve to be called my boyfriend, you know?
Okay.
Because no. Anyway, I feel so down, so depressed, because I don't have any hope of reaching my goals.
Okay. And why do you feel that way?
Because I find things like far from my life.
Okay. I know you're a graduate student. How is that going?
Well, I started it great, you know. I'm an A student. You know, you should tell your children to be great A student because you have a great GPA. Anyway, but right now they're not doing that good. My grades is bad because I was thinking a lot about how this mother lover ex-boyfriend, you know, that I had, you know, left me, and I had dreams with him, and also my parents behind like my back bother me. You have to finish school. You have to finish school with good grades. No, with excellent grades. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not able to get it. I'm not gonna be able. And my parents, they're not affectionate. I don't feel that they are supporting me. I don't feel that they are there for me. You think that's easy in life? It's not easy. It's not.
No. Here you go.
Thank you.
So, what I'm hearing is that you don't feel like you're ever going to be successful? Is that what you feel?
No, I'm not gonna be. That's how I feel.
Okay.
And I believe that.
But answer me this, have you been successful in the past? You said you were a student, so you have had success.
Yeah. I had A's in my ethics class. I had A in theory of counseling. You know? I had A in what else class? In math. And you know.
Okay. So you have had successes. So feeling that you're not going to be successful really isn't a rational thought. Because you have been successful. You were accepted to school, to college. Not everyone is accepted into college. So that was quite an achievement, and you've reached a very high grade point average. Another great achievement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I know that you've had difficulties and you have a recent breakup with your boyfriend, ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, thank you.
And how has that left you feeling about your relationships in the future?
I don't know. I mean, I might stay single forever, forever, forever. You know, like no one's gonna be there to marry me. You know, I'm gonna be single.
Well, let's think about that, Flores, because you did have a very good relationship with him for many years. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. And he bought me a lot of flowers, pink. You know, I was happy, smiling and everything. I used to do my nails every time, most of the time pink. But look right now, I don't have my nails done.
Okay, but in the past you have had very successful relationships with men.
Yes, that's
you have
for sure.
been, so you have been loved. So not feeling unlovable really is not a rational thought. What I'm going to describe to you is cognitive theory, and that's what you and I are going to be working on. Okay. Cognitive theory is broken down into the way that we think affects how we act. All right. So maybe when your boyfriend broke up with you, for example, your automatic thought was that you would never have another successful relationship. You would never get married, perhaps. But where does that come from? We want to get to the root of that problem. So we're going to look at our intermediate beliefs. And those are driven by our core beliefs. And those are our fundamental ways that we see ourselves, as well as the way we see the world. So what we want to do is we're going to work on that together. Does that sound like a good idea for you?
That sounds excellent. I like that.
Good. So then we will develop positive core beliefs. And in turn, those positive core beliefs will affect your attitudes, your assumptions, and your expectations with relationship to other significant others that you might find along the way. And then those were also going to affect your automatic beliefs. And hopefully they will be a little bit more positive, and you'll begin to see more of the rational outcomes of what your relationships might become.
Okay.
How does that sound?
That sounds perfect. I love it.
Awesome. All right, good.
That can be very helpful.
All right. I'm also we're gonna go through a technique called thought stopping. Okay? Okay, we're gonna try that for right now.
All right.
In thought stopping, first I want you to be very relaxed. Are you relaxed?
Yeah, I'm relaxed.
Good. So now I want you to think of a happy place. A nice relaxing place, somewhere you like to be, somewhere that makes you relaxed. Okay?
Okay.
So let me know when you have that.
All right, I have it.
Okay, good. Now in thought stopping, I'm going to ask you to reintroduce a negative thought. And then we're going to go through the steps. So first, let's start with the happy place. Are you there?
I'm there.
Good, good.
Yes.
So now begin to think of the negative thought. Stop! Go to your happy place.
All right, happy place. My happy place. My happy place. My happy place.
Negative thought. Stop! Happy place.
Happy place. Happy place.
Good.
Happy place.
Negative thought. Stop!
Oh, okay.
Now go back to your happy place.
Okay, happy place. Happy place.
And I want you to stay there. Good. Now can you open your eyes? All right. How do you feel? Do you feel good?
Yeah.
You feel unsettled? Good?
It's good because you know why? The happy place is like that feeling over there is more enjoyable for me.
Good.
Yeah, with the bad things, with the negative one,
Okay.
I feel not good, unhealthy.
Okay. And that's what we're trying to accomplish here. We want to replace your negative thoughts with positive thoughts. Okay? Your automatic thoughts will become positive thoughts. Then that will affect the way that you behave, the things that you assume, and also then it will begin to create more positive core beliefs.
All right.
Okay? Now I'm going to give you some homework.
Okay.
And because I can't walk around and yell at you when you start having a negative thought, okay, I'm going to give you this rubber band.
All right.
And so go ahead and put that on your wrist. Now,
what am I gonna do with this?
as you go through your day and you're gonna have a negative thought, and that thought begins to enter your mind, I want you just to pull on it and let it go.
What?
Yes.
Why didn't you let yourself? I think it's gonna hurt
Well,
me.
this is why I have my own. I have my own negative thoughts sometimes. We all do.
Oh, you're strong.
Yes.
From
So
a flower.
I know. But this is to help you, okay? Each time you have that negative thought, just pull on it. It doesn't have to be pulled too hard. Just pull on it to remind you to go back to that happy place.
Okay.
And we're going to begin to replace those negative thoughts with positive ones. Okay? And I will see you in a week, and we'll discuss how that experience was for you.
All right.
How do you feel?
I feel better.
Good.
I feel with more desire of fighting for my life, you know, to get my achievements.
Well, I have all good outcomes for you. I think everything's going to work out really well for you. I see the positive energy starting already. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pleasure to see you again.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you, you too.